No, not me.
Hello everyone, this is Minty Foxu and welcome back to my channel. Today we will be playing the letter again. Yeah, let's just jump right into the game. The mansion still looms in the background, whispers calling me back. Shadows beckoning me. We spend the ride back to Luxborough City in a relatively quiet manner, with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background to fill the silence. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fiddle with it, until the signal settles or it's on respectable volume, but otherwise he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, if the fertile glances he's been sending my ways are signs, I know there are things he's been itching to ask me since we left the mansion. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside, in small hope that my disinterest will dissuade him.
Here.
All of a sudden, he tosses something to me from a small compartment on his side. It hits me clearly on the chin. Before I can make a move to catch it, the small package makes a soft landing in my lap instead.
Sorry.
You're not sorry. The glare I send him wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face. He clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. I swear, he did that on purpose. Ignoring him, I flip half-forgotten package on my lap.
I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars?
Well, it looks like Rice Krispie treats covered with chocolate. So I guess that would be chocolate-covered cereal? It's Young's!
I always have one on my person, and you look like you're about to pass out back there.
Oh, very considerate. Oh, it even has the amount of ounces this is.
Have you eaten lunch yet?
I don't know, have we? Isabella, have we eaten lunch? I don't even get the chance to deny it because right on cue my stomach rumbles loudly. An empty, gnawing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. No surprise there. I did skip breakfast and lunch so that I could catch Rebecca while she was on break. I love, even though it says Becca, I automatically do end up saying Rebecca. I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the hollow feeling's new to me, though. If anything, it's just one of those things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years growing up. A thanks, then I tear open the package and start nibbling on the edge of the bar. Apart from my acknowledging nod, Ash doesn't say anything after that small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from Rebecca and Rose, it's nice to be able to sit down with someone who's not going to nag at you.
How'd the open house go?
It went okay, other than the fact that I almost died twice. Was it twice? I don't know. Yeah, I guess twice. First in the room, second down the stairs. Maybe third when I was failing that sale.
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really, no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life.
And we got a nice cool blazer.
Weren't you there?
I wasn't really listening.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
And what makes you so sure?
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine.
She is correct.
She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way. Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job.
Yep.
Which brings us to three. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet.
Why is everyone so fixed on my instant noodle diet?
How do you even know about the last one?
Rebecca.
Damn it, Rebecca. I know she says everything.
Anyhow, you're hellbent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out.
Oh no.
Every single person who went on your open house is still a prospective client to you. Even me.
I don't know about that. I don't think I'd sell you that. I don't want you to die. He's not entirely wrong. I don't know. Isabella, remember that shit we saw? And since he's your friend, do you really want him to buy that place? Oh man, I walked right into that one, didn't I?
I hate you. I really hate you right now. I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
Provided I didn't botch it with the rice. Why of all times did I have to screw up like this? In front of an important customer, nonetheless. I owe Rose a big apology. I hope she likes free donuts.
You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
Yeah, it's so happy.
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa.
Oh, I found something better than that, dude. Well, actually, I don't know. Finding a dead body stuffed in a sofa is pretty epic.
Or is it the wardrobe this time?
He meant that it's a joke, but how close is it to the truth made my blood run cold and my own heartbeat a heavy weight in my chest. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by an own guilt and apprehension.
Yeah, well, things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about.
Yeah, let's just not tell them.
No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
Is it normal? Is it really normal? I don't think what we experienced was normal.
You made them angry?
Not angry. Just stuff happened.
Like?
Things.
Did they do anything? Your clients. The rights, was it?
I can't answer that. Change the subject, lie to him. Let's just change the subject. At least not without revealing anything that took place in the attic. Change the
You
subject.
keep asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours.
Yeah, Ash, what about your work?
That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
An over-exaggeration, but changing the subject is something still better than outright lying to him. Yeah, I don't like lying to people. It's terrible. I have trouble just lying about, like, little things. Besides, it never works with him. Oh, thank God I chose the right option then. I'm not sure if it's because I'm bad at it or because he's really very good at his job. He doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily shifting a glance over to me and returning it back to the road when he has to make a sharp turn. Outside, the sun has already started its descent, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tail buildings. I wonder how long before we reach the venue of Zach's films. Checking the street signs outside, it appears Ash has taken the longer route. Odd, but he's probably trying to avoid the rush hour traffic.
Didn't we just talk a week ago over chat?
That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly a conversation.
Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them.
Shut up! And you aren't answering my question.
That earns him a soft punch in the arm. I did laugh at them. I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. It'll only make his head bigger. Stupid Ash.
Alright. Lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that. We got some good lead months ago.
Are you like a lawyer or something? But if you're a lawyer, why are you dressed like a host boy? Because you're super cute. Like, oh my god. He recounts what he's been doing in the time we haven't seen each other. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, a big case he's been struck working on, stuff he couldn't mention in the brief time we catch each other online. Although most of it is trimmed down version, only things he can tell, he has always been very careful about it. Even the way he spins his answers to my questions, just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point, his voice takes on a strained tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it much. That's normal, right? I mean, who wouldn't be frustrated if you can bring someone to justice because they kept slipping out of their fingers? If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. His stories never ceased to be entertaining to me regardless. If things weren't the way they were back home, maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him. Well, nope, not really. Mama would have never allowed it. But the idea is still there, along with the countless others I've let go. Time passes quickly between us in this manner, and before I know it, we're already at the movie house. A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater, and when we arrive, it says Point of No Return, October 23rd, 2:48 p.m. at Batch coming soon. Pocket Chibi coming soon. So Pocket Chibi, I don't know, it's like Bat Cat coming soon. The Lift Fest, short for Luxborough Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a bigger crowd annually, and this year's no different. Is this the crowd? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. Oh yeah, this crowd is huge. My god. I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm not an expert on the matter. But I know that for people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter that the festival's committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already put a grin on his face for weeks. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers, and with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass by. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too, I heard, once early in their friendship.
Oh, there's Zach.
Hey, you guys! Long time no see!
Hello. Zach's face lights up with a smile on it. He moves towards us with careful steps, taking a significant effort to make himself smaller so as not to bump or accidentally hit anyone. Jesus, this guy like giant. Typical Zach. Oh wow, yeah, he's a lot taller. Well, I don't know. Doesn't look that much taller, but he's definitely bulkier. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting and...
Sup, Z-Man, my main man.
Z-Man.
What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
That was the corniest thing. What the hell, Ash? The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palatable enough. Wherever to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Me too. That was pretty embarrassing. Almost. Considering his track record, I should be used to it by now. Zach seems to be.
Yo, stop trying to act black, Ashton. And you're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
Oh shit, they really just called it out. I wasn't sure if they were gonna say anything about the race here, but I mean, they went there. There's fondness underneath his aspirated tone. If there were any other people, I'd likely be offended, but years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to each other's ears. Or at least enough for both to take it in stride.
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
Oh, he's always getting into trouble, I can tell.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Liar.
Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
Well, if you guys hang out with me, there's gonna be a lot of accidents, because this is about a haunted mansion.
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
You really have no idea.
A beat passes, and then Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding! You know you can always count on me.
It's a story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then, Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Rebecca and I never found out what the real deal with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement. Oh god, what have they been doing? She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe her on that. Sometimes. Ah, well, boys will be boys, I guess. I give Zach a small wave from behind Ash when his attention eventually turns to me.
Bella!
Oh, hey.
Huh? Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick?
Yeah, she's pretty sick, but she denies it and isn't taking her medicine, but you know, if maybe she took her medicine, she wouldn't be sick, and then she could have joined us, and then you wouldn't be disappointed.
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning.
Oh.
You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Oh, she likes Ash, huh? I see we got some competition.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
It's true. They've known each other far longer than any of us in the group, childhood friends and all.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now.
Oh, okay, never mind. Ignore everything I said before. She is coming to your show.
She promised she wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella! Oh, thank goodness!
Speak of the devil. Without warning, a hand grabs me on the shoulder and turns me around.
Becca, you're just in time.
I have to lean back a little with the way her face is almost invading my personal space, but she places a hand on either side of my head just to keep me still. She stares at me intently, concern filling her eyes.
Squishing my face. How are you? Are you all right?
Did she find out we fell down the stairs?
Why wouldn't I be?
Rose called me earlier.
Oh yeah, she found out. Those 4 words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have in my family living close by and other relatives I have here works on my side of the country, I gave my company Rebecca's contact number in case of emergency. I should have known Rose would call her. I push Rebecca's hands away from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrow remains drawn together.
Oh, no, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
It's fine. Don't make a big deal. Everybody's gonna be like, oh, you got injured. Oh. Ash snickers. I bite back the urge to elbow him in place of trying to avoid Rebecca's hand as she tries to reach out for the said area. I do my best to dodge her, all at once moving to hide behind Zach. Sorry for using my human shield, Zach.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off.
That's what I said. I was like, you probably have a concussion. You need to go to the hospital. But does anyone listen to me? No.
Come on, at least let me check it.
You're not a nurse, though. You're a teacher.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
Oh no, she gonna kill me.
She did look pale when I saw her.
Ash, you're not helping.
Wow, thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
What? I'm just saying it as it is.
Uh,
If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
you know, maybe you guys should just calm the fuck down.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
See, I'm fine. Something crosses Becca's face. I said her name wrong. Something crosses Rebecca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is.
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
Oh god. Wow, okay, so Rebecca likes Ashton, but Ashton likes Isabella. And you can tell just from everybody's reaction here. It seems like Rebecca knows that Ashton likes Isabella, and Rebecca is disappointed to know that they arrived together. This is some interesting triangle going on, and Isabella seems pretty dense.
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
We can always watch it some other time.
Calm down, we're already here, we're gonna watch it.
Sorry, Zachary.
Zachary?
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
Oh god.
It's the premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
I shoot him a pleading look. Zach's a sensible guy, he'll understand. Please understand.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point.
I have no friends.
In the end, I think it's your call.
Oh.
For heaven's sake!
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
You're not missing it. We're just moving it on a different day so we can have a...
Are you going to make me choose?
Look, you guys.
Ash loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks, something he usually does when he's getting impatient.
If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either.
Thank you, God.
Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Exactly.
Why are you taking her side?
Oh God, lover spat. Oh no.
I'm not.
Oh no. Oh, look at this. Anger in the face. Those crossed arms, they're pretty pissed.
But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Yeah.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Is that good enough for you?
I already know the answer before Rebecca voices it out. When at last she releases a deep breath and nods, abed with great reluctance, I immediately tackle her into a hug.
Thanks, Becca.
It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Oh my god! I feel very awkward. It's always been you with him, isn't it? What's that mean?
Did you say something?
Oh my god, she's so jelly, and I feel so out of place.
Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
I'm minding you. I'm worried that if we're in a life or death situation, you might take this spite, this hidden spite, and take it out on me.
If you say so.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside.
Okie dokie, I like snacks. Let's get Sour Patch Kids.
Anyone here has a smaller bill?
Maybe.
I think I do. Hold on.
I pulled myself from Rebecca to get my wallet from my bag
What's
and...
this?
No. Okay, this makes sense now. They're gonna find the letter. It's already in Ash's hands before I can even react. It said 5 people, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Wait. Thing is, Rose saw it, right? These guys saw it, and then the other couple. That makes 6. That's more than 5 people. Behind him, Rebecca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look.
No! Give it back!
It's just a paper.
Yeah, but now we're all cursed.
I don't care! Give it!
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
Yeah, I don't know why we're carrying that around. That was a really bad idea. I try to reach for it, but he holds the paper way above his head. I've never been particularly sensitive about my own height, but right now I really wish I had taken advantage over him.
Don't open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
No, oh my god, I love how you're so concerned.
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay, now I'm curious.
Oh god.
I'm telling you, it's nothing like that. It's...
The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. I can't breathe. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Rebecca's gonna be like, what the hell? Ash is gonna be like, what the hell? And Zach just looks like he wants to cry. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, I note how his hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They are still shaking, but I hang on to them regardless. The awful sick weight that's taken its core in my stomach back, and the open house returns full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone, please. Today is turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, what kind of kid wrote this?
Well, that's interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Yeah, it's too late now. You already looked at it.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
You're just gonna make fun of me and say that it's some bullshit. Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of his contents. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That way? That way?
It's not a prank.
It makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised with how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
Oh god, he looks terrified.
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Yeah, it was pretty bad, guys. If you were there, you would have freaked out too.
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
It's both.
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed.
Yeah, pretty much.
You've got to be kidding me.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
No.
It's not a joke! Will you guys listen to me first? I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up.
What the hell?
There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit is true.
Do you want to go to the house with me?
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
A hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
No, this was before I fell down the stairs.
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing. We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
Because friends don't want to believe supernatural shit because it might scare them.
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other.
You're not listening.
When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
Without a word, I snatch the letter out of Ash's hands and stuff it back in my bag with more force than necessary. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house. I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me, and all of them I think I'm crazy. On top of all that, there's a dull ache at the back of my head begging for a little attention. I can't afford to give them that right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. But before I can take a single step away from the room...
Guys!
Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home, and hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Rebecca. Whatever harsh words yet to come out of this argument immediately die on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her.
Thank you. You're so fucking nice. He's like the best friend I have here.
And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together?
Yeah, you're all ruining his fucking showing. Nice job, guys. Look at your pathetic faces.
We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
He has a point. Ash, for all of his attempts to look cool and distant, has always been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Rebecca, too. I'm pretty sure there's another reason why she got out of bed today. Yet despite Zach's attempts to lighten things up, or Ash's and Rebecca's requesting gestures, the tightness of my chest remains. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it was a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out this way that they had. No sour mood, no bad vibes. Careless, so careless. Maybe leaving is the better decision for all of us. Leaving. We should stay for the movie and enjoy it. We just came out. If I go home, it just kills the whole night. Any other day, I'd excuse myself and go straight home. But this is something special to Zach, something he worked so hard to bring to life. I should know better. I might be having a bad day, but with being with a few friends I care about far outweighs the ideas of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my room. Yeah, like, it's not fair to them if I just go home now. And what if the thing in the attic follows me home? Good point. If we had went home, shit might have been bad. I don't want to be left with my thoughts either. I can still see it whenever I close my eyes. And maybe if I stay, let our heads cool down first, before telling them what happened, they'll listen to me. There's nothing that can't be solved with a calm head. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have the heart to ditch Zach. A smile on my face when I look back at them.
If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
All right, that's the Isabella I know.
What?
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
No. Oh, why you sick? This time, I really do send an elbow straight to his stomach. Oh, I was like, what? He just randomly wants to puke now? Stupid Ash, being vertically challenged has its perks, too.
What was that for?
Everything.
Stop calling me a crybaby! I'm not one.
Aw, don't cry.
Ash hole.
Stop it!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
That too. If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Let's just go.
Okay, I can see you're getting fed up with our antics. Without another word, Rebecca goes inside. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after her. Oh god. She's really, like, peeved about me and Ash. Ash and I exchange looks at the same questions likely swimming inside our minds. Did something happen at school after I left? Is she having a bad day too? No, she just really likes Ash and really doesn't like that he likes me. I'll try asking her about it later, I guess.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food, I promise.
Hell yeah, I want food. Give me some nachos and give me some Sour Patch Kids, and I want a cherry icy, and I want some popcorn with lots of extra butter on it, and yeah, get me all that shit and then come back.
But you'll miss it.
Oh, yeah, or you might miss it.
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? And it ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember?
True.
I'll be in there soon.
Okay, see you then. One friendly tap on the shoulder and then he's gone. A few moviegoers are still milling about. Some are still waiting in line for tickets, but otherwise most of the crowd is already inside. We better get seats together, guys. There's nothing much for us to do here. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside.
And then?
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
Somehow, halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happened in the mansion. What is this film? Is this like about slavery? To be fair, Zach was the one who brought it up again. In his own movie's premiere. Now, the film's just serving as a background noise while we're speaking in hushed tones, careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. Well, except for Ash. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'll all get kicked out for sure. Though, this is how Ash's voice is. We'd probably get thrown out way before any arguments happen. Only Rebecca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. If I didn't know any better, I think we did something to offend her. We kind of did. Like, Ash is, I don't know, he's not flirting with me, but it's pretty, I don't know. Basically, she not happy, I'm sorry, I can't control if people like me or not. But Isabella is pretty, dense, so I wouldn't worry about that. Did we?
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
Like what? A dust bunny?
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but geez, you should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in the conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge.
Like what?
If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
Well, it's like a person, you know, rotting and standing in front of me and then moving towards me and smiling and making creepy sounds. Can you find, like, a bureau that can imitate that?
I am not going back there.
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Yeah, that is a problem.
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
Yeah, they're not.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
They were already there.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Good point, sir. I like this guy. Oh, the house did change hands over the years, from one distant relative of the Emergards to another. None of them bothered to live in it, though, and it remained this way up until its current owners decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
You'd do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
You're an asshole. Asshole. There are a few times in my life when I wish my glowers can kill. Glowers? This is one of those.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
Thank you. He's so considerate. My God.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Rebecca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name.
What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. And can you guys keep it down?
Sure. She seems pretty, I don't know, like, she comes from wealth, you can tell that. Maybe, like, kind of snobby and stuck up. Seems like Ash is also pretty of wealth, which is probably why they're childhood friends. Maybe that's why. But the rest of us seem like normal peeps.
Sorry, the scaredy cat here mentioned curses. Not that I'm saying this is one, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house.
Okay.
He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things, and probably put your fears to rest since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Well, I mean, if you saw what I saw, dude, it would bother you too. Ash might be right too. However, what Zach suggested is something I'm more familiar with. Granted, they don't believe me. They're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease, but it's better than being ignored or laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they are willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
Oh, I gotta choose, don't I?
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
Damn it.
I don't know.
Okay, guys, so I am not religious at all. So usually I'm not gonna pick a priest. Thing is, I know the professor, if he's a psychologist, he's just gonna tell me I'm crazy too. But he might be maybe one that, like, there is some science to some supernatural stuff, like they try to pick up, like, you know, like electromagnetic whatevers. Maybe he's that kind of professor, so I'd rather take this in a scientific perspective, because at least maybe they can help us get evidence. And that is more compelling and believable than the priest thing. Because even if we go with the priest thing, even if the priest says, oh, there's ghosts in this house or something like that, I don't think Ash or Rebecca's going to believe me. The professor is more credible. So let's go with the professor. I think in real life I would choose that too. I'm not, like I said, I'm not religious. I do believe in the supernatural, but I'm not religious. So yeah, we'll go with the professor.
I'll think about it, but if ever, I'd like to give talking to Andrew a try. Is that okay? Won't he have other things to do?
He is a bit busy, but he'll make time for me. He's my go-to person when I'm stuck in something.
Cool.
He won't mind if I bring a friend with me this time.
That's good.
If you're sure.
I guess that settles it then.
Sorry, Zach. You made a good suggestion too, but yeah.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it. You're not even paying attention yourselves.
God, Rebecca, calm down. I know you jelly as fuck, but geez, control your emotions.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this.
Oh God, I'm trying to really like this character because she's supposed to be my good friend, and she is very considerate and does take care of me and look out for me, but she annoys me a lot. Like, Zachary, she's talking like an old, sophisticated, stuck-up person, and with you gotta mind your manners sort of. No, I just don't want to deal with it.
The least we could do is watch it with you.
You got like a stick up your butt. You need to take a chill pill.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
I throw an apologetic look, even if it's Ash's only one she should be reprimanding, but her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. When Rebecca's acting this way, there's a bigger chance something's nagging at her. We really need to talk. We all fall into a comfortable silence after, the kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Despite the late hour, the streets are still bustling, full of people. Those about to head home, those set to meet someone, even those simply wandering about. Walking in this sea of unfamiliar souls, it strikes me how easy it is for one of them to get lost in the city, a nondescript as Luxburn. I was afraid to. At one point, back when I was new and I had just set foot in this place, now with familiar faces walking with me, it feels like a home. Zach and Ash bid us goodbye shortly before Rebecca and I crossed the other side of the street. The former claiming he's got a few freelance jobs to take care of before my day ends, and Ash? Who knows? He never tells me. Sometimes he just randomly appear at your doorstep, looking for a place to crash. He does that to Zach too, but much to the latter's frustration. But he's a busy guy too, in spite of the laid-back air he gives off.
Thanks for today, everyone!
Woohoo!
No problem, Zach. I'm sorry for what happened earlier.
Well, I mean, this ghost, at least they're asking for help. They're not like, you're gonna die.
Huh?
Oh no. Well, this seems like that kind of curse that follows you home. I guess we don't need to be in the mansion. Oh, a sensation, a cold sickening drowning. My chest tightening, breathing become labored. I can taste blood in my mouth, the edges of my vision blurs. In the distance, amidst the countless, nameless people going about their lives, a voice reaches out to me. I'd help you, but you gotta stop freaking me out. Pleading even as I clench my eyes tight and clasp my hands over my eyes. Whispering and whispering and whispering. Calling out.
Not me.
Somebody.
Isabella? Earth to Isabella?
Hey guys, did you hear all that shit? No, you obviously didn't hear that shit. At her voice, the whole world suddenly snaps into place. The murmur's gone. When I open my eyes, Rebecca raises an eyebrow at me in question.
Weren't you listening? Are you coming with me?
Maybe I should.
Oh, yeah. Just... Okay. Sorry, I spaced out.
You always do that.
Why are you hating on me lately? I'm starting to prefer Rose over you. I follow her without complaint, but not before sneaking a glance to the far end of the street, where the voice is coming from, where another set of eyes might be staring at me. Nothing. There's only Zach and Ash watching us as we head back to where Rebecca parked her car. If I'm expecting to see something or someone there, I try not to let it show. Try not to think of the tiny pinpricks of fear crawling up at the pit of my stomach.
So you got some other time?
Woohoo! Bye! I hope to see you again.
Yeah, see ya!
If you start hearing things talking to you, please let me know. Another glance and a final wave, we go off on our own ways. I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I heard. I don't want to know. And if this is what will help me sleep tonight, what will give me back the normalcy in my life, then so be it. October 22nd, Saturday. The darkness closes around me, grasping, pulling, engulfing me. The ground caves in, and without warning, I'm falling. My eyes snap open. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you for watching another episode of The Letter. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. Please check out my Instagram and my Patreon in the links below. And I will see you again on the next episode of The Letter. Thank you for watching, guys. Meow, 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 meow. Minty Foxu, Papanchu. As he nears, Ash casually raises his hand in greeting and...
Sup, Z-Man, my main man.
Z-Man.
What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
That was the corniest thing. What the hell, Ash? The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palatable enough.